Hello. Good evening. I see Steph is in here. Hey, Steph. We're going to be playing some different games than Dice in the Darkness tonight. We're taking a break from Dice in the Darkness. Going to play some often not played roll and writes. Hey, I'm feeling great. Thanks, Steph. How are you doing? How are you feeling? I have some allergy medicine, so I'm feeling great now. Great and sleepy. I end up getting very sleepy. All right. So the logo is still the same, Dice in the Darkness, but we are going to be playing Quarantine Haircuts and playing Abstract. So I don't know. I feel like maybe we jump into Quarantine Haircuts first because it's pretty silly. It's pretty silly. Tired. Trying to print. Okay, let me know. Let me know if it works. You know, it did the same for me. I think you have to download it. Like you actually have to download it and then go to print it a different way. That same thing happened to me. I don't know why Dropbox does that. And it wouldn't give me options to like resize it. You know. Don't you know? We'll go just a few minutes here and let folks gather. Oh, really? Okay. Well, let me try to open one up here and see if there's a... Well, I clicked the wrong one here. Here we go. Game. Oh my. Loading. Yeah, when I click print, it comes up and then it's over 2 pages. You know, it may be under your print settings if you change the scale. Like I have to click more settings and then actually resize it, change the scale to, it's loading preview. Nope, that didn't work. Don't do default, that won't work. But I think if you change the scale, I'm gonna try 65 here, see if that does it. No, it hates it. You may just need to actually download it, Steph. Maybe that'll fix it. Yeah. Did that work? Did that work to download it, Steph? Okay, great. Good. Yeah, I mean, it's the same problem with me. I don't know what the fix is. It has like the A, B, C, D, the score at the bottom is like split in half, and it's on another page, which is pretty useless, you know? It's like, I wonder if it's because my margins are set. Maybe I need to change my margins. I don't think that's it. I think it's a Dropbox thing. Yep, it's even worse now. So, I hear you. You got it printed. Great. So here's the thing about Quarantine Haircuts, is it is not the best game to scale and to play like on stream. And here he is playing it. No, to play on stream and for other people to like use the same dice rolls. So if you want to play, if you're up for playing Quarantine Haircuts tonight, I need you to grab 3d6 dice. If you can find 3d6. Oh, did they? That's right. I remember them saying that. Oh my gosh. So grab 3d6 dice if you're up for it. We're pausing Dice in the Darkness tonight. We're taking a pause from Dice in the Darkness. I would show you. I already did it. I already looked at the wall. We're taking a pause. I loved room 7. I loved room 6. I love room 5. Maybe it's like, are we at a crescendo? Are we going to keep going? Or are we going to go like to a crashing fall? But room 8 has a lot of potential. It needs some work still. But we'll be back at room 8 next week. Cool. Oh, you I was like, you don't really? And then I saw the winky face. Oh, no, you don't? Oh, no. That's too bad. All right, we're going to play some Quarantine Haircuts, though. This game is silly, silly, silly. I hope, I'm glad you do. That's the hope, is that we play games that everyone can play along with. Feels weird to not be jumping into the dungeon, though. Shout out to our friends. We got shout outs. Shout outs. All the shout outs. I saw our friends Meeple Grande playing some Dice in the Darkness today. They're going through a campaign. Shout out to the king, the one and only M. Peebles, that warlock. Don't mess with him. Shout out to the Love Meeples. Hey, shout out also, my friend is streaming right now. Twin City Games. Cody. Let me give my spiel for that. Good. You ready? I've got it queued here. We're going to use it no matter what. That's just forever here. I need to send it to him. I'm glad you mentioned that. Let me make a note of that so I don't forget. I was going to send him that little file. It's so silly. It gets me every time. Every time. Yeah, I'll send it to him. Actually, let me send it to him now. Then I won't forget. As we're waiting for folks to gather. So we're going to play 2 roll and writes, 2 free roll and writes tonight. Quarantine Haircuts and Abstract. Quarantine Haircuts is a pretty quick play, and you need 3 dice yourself. This would have been great if I had been prepared and like had all this stuff listed here. But you need 3 dice yourself, and Abstract will play, and I'll use the dice. So just print those sheets if you're able, or you can play on your computer too. Let's see. I know this is a thrill, right? And now the part of the stream where Joe checks emails and responds. Hey, Prey, how are you? Good to see you. We're going to play some roll and rides if you want to join in tonight. We're being silly. I got the giggles. All right. My little laptop cannot handle all this fun. How's everyone's week going? Hey, I'm doing well. It's been a great week. Joe checks emails command. Oh man, did you watch his stream? It was awesome. What'd he do? Checked his email? You know how they do. All right, my computer's gonna like break down trying to send this. Warlock. Had a good day. It's been a long day. Had a lot of things. We have a food pantry at my church, and we have transitioned to a drive-through food pantry, which has really been quite an endeavor. And it's amazing, though. It really has worked out. So everyone wears masks, and anyways, I just came from that. It was a lot of folks coming through. A lot of folks came through. A lot of need. It's only slightly more exciting than Joe looking at a wall. Thursdays are long. Job 1 plus job 2 plus job 3. I hear you. Yeah, I've got an exam to work on tonight and tomorrow, and so I'm just going to put Warlock smiley face. Dear friend / Warlock. This is fun. Me saying what I'm typing. That's kind of fun. May your giggles always be contagious and your size always full. Oh, what would the size be? May your giggles always be contagious and your size always Hey, I'm excited about the new opportunity, but it's very bittersweet, very bittersweet. And may your size always be counted. There it is, golden, perfect, perfect. Okay, send. That is a happy send. All right. Well, he has it now. I have verbally said it on stream. You have kind of watched me do it, so that counts. Yeah, it is. It is. So it just went public on Sunday, and you know, it's just lots of love for folks. You know, it's just like any job. It's you know, you make dear friends, and when you're working in significant ways, it's tough. Yeah, yeah, it's tough. I hear you. I hear you. Pray you joining in? No pressure to join in, but I just don't want to start if you're still looking here. All right, let's see. So we will be back a week from today for I Know the Pressure. Okay, very good. So let's jump into some quarantine haircuts before the night gets away from us. Hey, thanks, Pray. Have a great night. Great night. So let me explain this joker, this problem child, quarantine haircuts. It is dark in my room. It's okay. Okay, ready to learn? So, a year ago, 2020, in May, it was feeling hopeless. The world was in disarray. We had been quarantining, and your hair had grown too long. That is the setting for this game. Years from now, we'll look back and we'll say, what is this relic of a game? Ah, yes, there was a quarantine, and this captured a small element of it. Hey, good for you. I'm glad you're getting to backpack. Good for you. Hope it's a blast. We'll miss you, but have fun backpacking. So, quarantine haircuts is, first of all, you are representing someone in the household that is offering to cut people in your family, cut their hair. You are not a professional, though. And you know what happens if you're not a professional? You can cut the hair too short. And if the hair gets cut too short, you're pulling out the clippers and you're buzzing all the hair off. That is the theme of this game. So first you're going to cut this person's hair, and then this person's, this joker's, then your dog's. This looks like your grandma, and then the last one comes to you. So this is a push your luck dice rolling game. Now you need 3 dice on your own. What we're going to do is on your turn, you will roll your 3 dice. From those 3 dice, you can choose any of them or none of them. Say I wanted to save this 3. Then I could re-roll the other 2. Okay, the 2, the 3. I could re-roll one more time, any of the dice. Save any, re-roll any. Let's say re-roll the 5. Now, I have to keep after the 3rd roll, no matter what. And then these 3 dice, I would mark in the corresponding columns for what they are. So I would mark an X in the 2, an X in the 3, an X in the 4 column. Now, you can roll, and if the first roll is what you want to keep, 3, 5, 6, that's what I needed, yeah. Keep it. you got it, right? You can choose to stop re-rolling at any point, but you only have 2 re-rolls. You can re-roll the dice up to 2 times. So you mark the results. Here's the thing. If one of these columns ever gets filled, psst, buzz cut. You've cut too much off. You score 0 for that haircut, and you move on to the next one. So it's a lot of feast or famine here. It is like if you push it too far, you will regret it. Sometimes the dice just don't go your way too. So know that. 3 dice, once you've X'd something off, if they don't go your way, that last roll you got to keep. So it's a dangerous world cutting your family's hair. If you notice too, whatever you X, you'll score the next box if you choose to stop, right? When you feel like the haircut looks good, then you move on. So if I had X'd here and here, then I would score 3 points for that. If I had X'd just 1 here, I would score 1 point. If I didn't X any in the 3, I would just score 0. If I had X 3 in the 6, I would score 5. So you add all those points together, and that's your score for that one. Cool? You see they kind of model the shape of the hair. So like in this B zone, the 4, you actually could have a buzz cut in the very first round if you have a bum roll. Like if you roll and you roll and you roll and you have a bunch of 4s. Too bad. Welcome to quarantine haircuts. Cool? The dad over here, it's long on the sides, it's short on the top. Got a lot of hair to cut here and a little bit of hair to cut here. This game is so silly. Dog, you got to cut around the ears, so 1 and 6s. You got to be very, very careful. And then this grandma here, if you can go all the way down the middle section, that's where you get a lot. Push your luck. That's the way it goes. No bonuses, no way to affect the dice. Get used to it. Are we ready? Should we jump in? Really, this is much like a solo game that we will play together at the same time. It's like we're playing a solo game at the same time. Steph, where are you getting the backpack? Anywhere fun? Here's my roll. This is roll 1 for A. It's 3, 5, 6. You know what? I'm going to keep it. I'm not re-rolling again for this one. So I'm marking the 3 spot, the 5 spot, and the 6 spot. Can you see all right? Ooh, that's very exciting. Good for you. It's beautiful. I like for this first one to have as many varying ones, not the same dice, because then you're more likely to bust. All right, I'm going to roll again. Here, this is my second roll, or I'm rolling again. I don't like any of those, but I like the 2. I'll keep 1, 2. This is roll 2. A 3 and a 4. I like the 4. I would love like a 1, I guess, here. 4 is fine. So I have to keep this, so it's a 2, a 4, and a 4. We're going again. Push your luck. 1, 4, 5. I like the 1 a lot. I like the 5. I'm going to re-roll the 4. It's another 4. This is where, sometimes the dice don't go your way. It's a 6. All right, I have to keep this. It's a 1, a 5, and a 6. So if I were to stop here, I would score 1, 1, 1, 3, 3, 3. So I would score, what, 12 points. But I'm not stopping. Here's the thing, I have to score 3 dice no matter what. So there are certain points where it is important for you to stop. 3, 3, 2. I think I will keep the 2 and the 3, and I'm going to re-roll 1, 3. It's a 2. I'm going to re-roll one more time. If it's a 1, I'm going to push next round. It's not, it's a 6. Here we go. It's a 2, a 3, and a 6. So, if I get a 6 in the next round, it's over. Buzzing. You backpack 893 miles? Oh my gosh, Steph, that's amazing. That's so cool. If I push it, I have space to do a 2, 3, 4, and 5, and potentially 2 1s. What did we come here? Did we come here to play it safe? Or did we come here to buzz some hair? I'm going again. We love the 1s. We want all the 1s. I like this 3 also. So I'm going to keep the 1 and the 3. And I'm going to re-roll this 6. And I want it to be a 1, 2, 4, or 5. 1, 2, 4, 5. There's a 2. We are keeping. 1, 2, 3. So I could go again. It would be wrong. Well, it could be right. I may be crazy. Oh, I just may be a lunatic. Nope. Oh no, it was a disaster. Oh no. Oh wow. You finished A. Good job. Okay. I'm going to stop. So I score 3, 5, 5, 3, 3. What is that, 19? Permeation! How are you, friend? Good to see you. How is life in tomorrow? Not the last 5 in the 6th row. What is this? Meeple Grande. Welcome, friend. What is this? Oh, thanks for checking in. I'm glad it is. I hope that joke doesn't get old because I'm going to keep doing it. Meeple Grande, this is a free roll and write I made during the quarantine about a year ago right now called Quarantine Haircuts. It's a super silly push your luck game. So it's one that you roll 3 dice, you can keep any, and then you can re-roll up to 2 times, think like Yahtzee, and you're cutting your family's hair. If you cut it too far, you have to buzz the whole hair and you score 0 points. That's the whole game. It's a quick play. I'm glad you checked in. Oh, I didn't score that last 5? What did I do? Ah. Oh, thank you. Look at this. It's like that time that I actually got 100, but I missed it. And then I had to go on the 100 streak. Thank you. Thank you, Steph. Okay, here we go. I'm in B now. So I'm going to roll. I have a 1 and a 6 and a 6. This roll is glorious for this first person. I'm keeping it. I'm not re-rolling at all. The only thing about this game, hey Meeple Grande, the only thing about this game is that it's not like a streaming game where you use the same dice pool. Each player needs their own set of dice to play. That's where it's like it's a solo play at the same time game. All right, I'm going again. Here we go. 2, 6, 5. I love the 6. I mean, 2, 5 is fine. I actually am going to keep this. 2, 5, 6. I like to have the 4 open and then just grab 1 4 along the way. So we're taking a pause from Dice in the Darkness permeation. I don't know if you heard that. We're jumping back in next week with room 8, the junkyard room. Whew! These are rolls. Keeping the 1s. I'm going to re-roll the 4. I love it. 1, 1, and 6. I'm actually in the danger zone all of a sudden. I got to see just a pinch of it, Meeple Grande. Hey, Panda, how are you? We're playing some silly games tonight. Quarantine haircuts. Join on in. We're going to play Abstract in just a little bit if you want to join in with that. Oh, those emojis are great. Oh my gosh. Are those yours from your channel? I love them. Those are great. All right, here we go. I'm pushing it again. Well done. 3, 3, 6. Do I keep? Should I stay or should I go now? If I keep these, 3, 3, 6. Good. This is super silly. This game. It's hey, lurk away, Pan. I'm so glad you're here. Thanks for the follow too the other day. I think I missed it when you followed. Hey, greetings from Mexico. Hey, Pike Plays. Thanks for saying hey. Thanks for playing the games. That's what it's all about. Sharing the love. I'm gonna keep this. 3, 3, 6. This is what's dangerous. Is if I end up with a 3 or a 6, I am buzzing this guy's hair. I feel like this is like the teenager in the house. Pike Plays. Which games have you played, friend? 2, 2, 6. I'll keep the 2s. I'm gonna re-roll this 6. So this is bad. This die cannot be a 2, a 3, or a 6. I would love it if it's a 4. 5 is fine. I'll keep it. So 2, 2, 5. Here's the question. If I push my luck, I just don't think it'll go well. I just don't think it'll work. I would have to hit either, in some combination, 2 1s, a 4, and a 5, and no 2 3s or 6. I'm stopping. So I will score the furthest one down. You see that's just 0 for that 4. That's a bummer. Let's see. What is that? 5, 15, 18 for B. Ooh. High pressure. All right, we're looking at Dad over here. I don't know what role you're taking on in this family. Whatever you want to take on. I'm making a lot of assumptions here about who these folks are. 2, 3, 5. I'm going to keep the 2 and the 5. We gotta get his hair on the side. We're gonna reroll that. Okay, a 1. I like it. So 1, 2, and 5. Yay! That's awesome. In Mexico? How about that? That's so fun. Not many people have Tricky Kitty. That was a Make 100 Kickstarter project. Well, that's so fun. How about that? Here's my roll. 1, 2, 1. I'll keep it. So 2 1s and a 2. Tricky Kitty is a trick-taking card game. Really, it's made for kids. That's the gist of it. I play that one with my daughters, teaching what trick-taking is, so it removes all the suits. And it just really looks at high number or low number, and then there are fun little kitties on the card that you're trying to collect a certain amount. You're trying to collect not the most. You're trying to collect the second most. I don't like this roll at all. I'm going to re-roll all of them. Did you see? It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Here's the pressure with this. I'm going to keep it 1, 2, 3, just so I don't like re-roll and bust. Yeah, I hope it's really the hope is that because trick taking is it's a really steep learning curve. That's what I found. The first game I like put out there and put on Kickstarter was a 4-player trick taking card game called Dragon Draft. Which if you played trick taking games growing up and you've played a drafting game, you're gonna love it. If you have not done those things, well, you might not like it. As I was teaching people, I realized how difficult it was. It was like, have you played a trick-taking game? And they'd be like, no, I haven't. And then you're starting from scratch, like, okay, here's how it works. If you play this, everyone has to follow suit. There's in that game, it's called a royal suit that can beat all the others. It was wild. So, Steph, I say transport yourself to a year ago. Put yourself back in the shoes. Steph is asking for F. Are you already at the F? I'm impressed. I'm going to go again here. The Crew is a delight. I'm with you, Permeation. Yep. Yeah, I love The Crew. When I played The Crew, it captures co-op trick-taking. It really deserved that Game of the Year award. 4, 6, 6. I'll keep 4, 6, 6. I think I better stop while I'm ahead. So I'll score these. So Steph was asking about F. This game is very silly. Very, very silly. What do I have? 10, 19? No. Oh, yeah. Euchre. You also don't like co-ops. Well, maybe The Crew is not for you. Euchre I grew up playing Euchre. I'm from the Midwest, Ohio. I love Euchre. So that's what Dragon Draft was, like a love letter to like Euchre, to Rook, to Spades. You haven't played it. Got it for your wife's younger cousin. It was a fair bit of effort to teach them, so maybe 13 was too young. For The Crew, you mean? Yeah. It's if you got the right, I didn't mean it. If you have the right crew, The Crew is great. Yeah, euchre has some nostalgia to it for me that when I play it, I just takes me back to my grandma's house when you know, she was a hardcore euchre player. She would get a deck of cards, like bicycle cards, and when she opened them, she would write a date on it, and that represented an expiration date. And if after so many months, she would give that deck of cards to someone else, usually to us as the grandkids, and we loved it, you know, getting a deck of cards. But because she liked the fresh cards because she played so often. Also in euchre, this is funny. If she was your partner and she was telling you to pick it up, instead of saying pick it up, partner, just pick it up, she would say, "I'll help you." It's just the lingo of euchre players. Meeple Grind says, Misty and I love the crew when we can get along. Yeah, you can get a little in that game. You can get really pigeonholed with blinders on of your hand, and you can completely you can think like you know the right play, and you can also think like there's no way we could win, or and then someone else plays and you're like, oh, I see. And so that's my struggle with that one. Did anyone ever teach you 52 pickup? Yeah, they did. Yeah. Okay, here we go. I'm rolling for the dog. And hey, join in for Abstract. We're going to play Abstract in just a little bit. So if you want to play a game, this one you can grab two. Here's the links for those. 166. So if I keep this, the dog is getting a haircut. This is just about the worst roll. I'm going to roll all of them, reroll all of them. It's true, Steph. I'm glad you're there. Ugh. I'm definitely keeping the 5. Here's the problem. If I reroll these and it's a double 1 or a double 6, dog haircut. That's what we're here for. 2, 3. That was great, actually. So we have 2, 3, 5. Did you roll all 6s? Yeah. I mean, this game came to me as I was trying to sleep at night during the quarantine. And it literally was, I was debating if I should get my hair cut or not. 2, 4, 5. If I should cut my own hair. Because especially at that point, no barbershops, no haircut places were open. My hair was getting unruly. I was like, what am I going to do? And then you have this moment, you have this fleeting moment. Maybe I'll just cut my own hair. And thankfully I didn't mess up. I didn't, so I never cut my own hair. Amazingly. I held out. Was able to get the vaccine and was able to go to a barber. And so we're in I know not everyone's, if you have a pair of clippers, it's not too hard. I bet. My mom used to cut my hair. I used to buzz my hair in college, you know. I can do that. So that was the concept here. Like I can buzz my hair. My hair did get the longest it's ever been in my life. That was fun. Well, let's keep going. This poor dog. 1, 1, 2. Awful roll. This is a full reroll. Hey, that's the thing. Some people, they save a ton of money and they know how to do it. They make it look good. 4, 5, 6. This is a keeper. 4, 5, 6. That was a great roll. And I'm going to stop. This might be a high score for quarantine haircuts. Oops. Highest score ever. What is this? 10, 20, 27, 30, 32. Man, who made this game? These scores are wacky. All right, Grandma. It's your turn. Grab a seat, pal. Here we go. 2, 4, 5. I'll keep that 4. Did I do that right? Oh, no. I scored that 7 twice. Good thing it's on stream. It's proof. So 10, 20, 25. This does not bode well for Abstract. Abstract is the most thinky of the games. 4, 4. Sure, we'll keep them all. Yeah. So if gosh, I'm just curious of Pike Play is joining in from Mexico. That's so cool. We have folks from all around the planet joining in on this stream now. How magical is that? How cool is that? 355. I'm going to reroll. 135. We'll keep it. 135. The Wonders. Let's go, E. 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. Sure. 3, 3, 6. I like it. No, I want to reroll the 6. I want to reroll the 6. 3. Sweet. I'll take 3 3s. You can see this game is pretty, it plays quick. It's really, this game is like a joke game. It's like to get you to giggle. If you giggle, mission accomplished. I might keep this. Nope. I'm going to reroll these two. 1, 6, 4. Oh yeah, pushed too far. 1, 4, 6. Yeah, it's light. It's super. It's a quicken. 2, 2, 5. We'll keep a 2 and a 5. I would love a 4. I would love a 4. 3 is fine also. 2, 3, 5. This might be the first time ever I have not had to cut everyone's hair. I have to stop because there's only 2 spaces available, and if I go further, it will be a guaranteed bust. Well, I did it. I can't believe it. Maybe I should try to cut my own hair right now. Think it would work? No, it would not. 20 for E. All right, here's F. Here's the silliness. Are you ready? The last haircut is for you. You may choose to cut your hair or to not cut your hair during the quarantine. If you choose to cut your own hair, give yourself 1 point for your determination and regret. If you choose to not cut your hair, give yourself 10 points for your patience and wisdom. That's right. That was the regret. I think you should get more points for cutting your hair. I did not want people to actually cut their hair and then have it not work out. Listen, I didn't do it. I made it. Claire Hype. That's right. Is Claire here? Dash City GG, hello. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm going to add up my score. This is for real, my high score. If I was on a quest to 100 for this game, I wouldn't have gotten it. It's 96. Quarantine haircuts. Quest for 100? No, we're not doing that. All right, that's some quarantine haircuts. Listen up, crew. We're going to play very soon. We're going to play very soon Abstract. Coming up in just like 2 minutes. Dice in the Dark inspire you to try and make something similar. Very good. That's awesome, Permeation. Everyone make a game. I'm all for it. Make the game. 89. Well, Steph, I'm glad you're honest. All right, to celebrate this glorious, glorious score, there's our buddy. Maybe just one more for good measure. Oh my gosh. So we're pausing Dice in the Darkness for tonight. We'll be back in a week. All right, let me do a spiel. Hey, Kickstarter. I have a game on Kickstarter right now. And you can go back it. It's $14 for the game. Dear friend at Twin City Games has made this game. I saw that, Steph. It was so sweet, her comment. My daughter says knows games, and when she says to back something, I do it. When she says a game's good, that was really sweet. He actually may be doing it right now, playing it. It's probably not the thing to say, go look at another stream when you're playing, but anyways, that's his Twitch. So you can go over there and look. I think he's been playing demos tonight. See ya. It's been real. You can go back that. It's only $14. The price point is so low, and that is what I think is pretty amazing. Okay, so he stopped then. Cool. So listen up. We're going to play some abstract here. I am excited to play. Quarantine haircuts is so silly. Can't believe it. So I'm thinking about making a survey. Are you surprised? I do love a good survey about what to make next. Because I'm on this kick of free games. Games for the people. Representing the people. Hey! Way to represent. Dash City, are you in? Are you in Winston-Salem? What's your deal? That's awesome. What are you doing are you doing I'm trying to pull up your page here. I want to learn more. It's cool if you're in Winston-Salem. That's where I am right now too. Yup. Yup. You are. You're in the Twin Cities. How about that? Small world. Wow. How fun. Cool, man. Well, how about that? I see you're streaming some different things. Rock on. Shout out to Dash City here. Streaming some Pokemon. Trading card game. Well, that's so fun, man. Small world. That's great. Well, shout out to our new friend here, Dash City GG. If you're looking for some new content. Very good. Well, thanks for checking it out. Yeah, so Winston-Salem, it's, I don't know the whole history. I think it was two places that came together, Winston and Salem. I don't know. But there's a dash, there's a hyphen between Winston and Salem. And so we have like a local baseball team. Awesome, that's great. Thank you. Well, it's a dash. So I say it's a hyphen, but it's really a dash. And so the local sports team, the local Winston-Salem Dash is what they're called, the Dash. And that's what the Dash City, that's what I'm assuming is his reference to. Twin Cities, Dash. Very fun. All right, so if you are joining in here, let me know if I am not ready, if you're printing and you need me to pause a sec. Permeation, thanks for joining in. Hope you have a great day today on the 7th, May the 7th of 2021. I hope it's glorious. I hope it's a good day. Thanks for joining in. Hope your kiddo's okay too. So this game, I'll be rolling 5 dice, and you don't need any dice. All you need is a sheet. I've also found for this game, you can either use a pen and or I like to use 6 colored markers. You can use crayons or markers or something like that, but it adds to the experience with this game. You do not need these. You can just use literally a pen. But I will use a mixture of both because you will write the numbers in, and the numbers, the paint by number game, correspond to a color. So whenever I would use the number 2, I'm actually going to just fill that box in with blue. Cool. Are we ready? Should we jump in? Jump into this fun game. This one's a little thinky. Put on your thinking caps. We're doing a throwback stream. So, abstract, you are a painter. You're painting a glorious abstract painting. You're trying to paint the best one. Score the most points by painting one. The way it works is we're going to roll 5 dice. And then from those 5 dice, you're going to pair 2 up, and use 1 for bonuses. When you pair them up, you're pairing them up to be a color and a location. And again, with the other pair, it's a color and a location. And with the 5th die, you're choosing to gain a bonus. You can do those in any order, so I could also gain a bonus first and then do these, or I could do a shape and then do a bonus and then do a shape. To draw in a shape, to fill in the painting, like your canvas, you're pairing up. So you can say I paired this 1 and 2 together. I could do a 1 purple and then a 2, which would be this location. So that means I could put a purple anywhere in this location. Or I could do a 2 and a 1. A 2 is blue and the 1 is this area. So I could put a 2 anywhere in this area or a blue anywhere in this area. Cool? You see with our roll, we had some options. So you have a 2-3 pairing or a 1-3 pairing or a 2-2 pairing or a 1-6 or a 2-6 or a 3-6. So there's a lot of options. But you're going to pair 2 of those. So like say I really wanted to try to fill the 2 area, I could put a 1, do a purple in that area and do a green in that area. Okay? And then get a bonus. The bonus, there's 3 different types. The first one is for a 1 or a 2 that you would do. The second one is for a 3 or 4. And the last one is for a 5 or a 6. The bonuses, when you gain that, then you can spend it immediately or anytime in the future. Like you can bank it to use for a future turn, or you can use it on that same exact roll. That's why the bonuses, depending on where you put it, can matter. The first one, this bonus, is it lets you increase or decrease any die by 1 for each one of those that you spend. So in that situation, I had that 1 in that one case, and I could have used it there, circled it, and then saved it for a future turn, or used it right then. So say I save it for a future turn, then I could spend it and then increase or decrease a die by 1. You can use multiples of those if you have several unlocked, and you can use multiples in the same turn. Cool, cool, cool. This one lets you place anywhere on your canvas. I find that these are very helpful, especially towards the end of the game, to maybe have 1 or 2, because it lets you, in that case, it's a replacement. So let's say I had a 2 and a 2, and I really wanted to do blue, but I don't want to do a blue in the 2 area. I want to do a blue down in the 6 area. I could spend one of these that I had and go down to the 6 area and put a 2 somewhere there. The 5 and 6 is just straight up a victory point. Boom, got it, get a point. Sometimes that's the best choice, just get a point. All of this matters. It may be super open-ended with how you're going to paint this picture, but every time you play, you're going to choose 3 end goals at random. We're going to roll for these end goals. Okay, and then we'll score each of those. And each end goal kind of has a kind of focus on a certain way of you're doing your painting. So the A end goals all care about shapes of the same color or shapes of the same number, however you're playing it. So if it's a 1 here and we circle this, the 1, that's just to help you pick one to randomize. But say it's this, that means we want sets, we want the same number to be in groups of 2 anywhere on the board, and it could be any way flipped. If it's like this, shapes of the same color that are 4, you could do like one like this, and then like one like this, right? And it could be, as long as everything in that shape is the same. Yep, it is. It has quite a big nod to Sagrada. Like, hello Sagrada, you are very similar to this game. But this is a 1-page roll and write that you can scale infinitely. But yes. Cool. The B's care about color pairs, so getting ones and twos anywhere across your canvas. They don't have to touch. So anytime, anywhere that there's a 1, 2, I know, right? Good thing. Any pair of 1 and 2 across your board that you have, every pair you have, you get 2 points. So it's either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's look at C. This cares about rows or columns or each die in a grid. The grids are, there are 6 grids, kind of the die grid. And that is trying to have a variety. These two, like this one cares about being all the same. This one cares about pairs. This one is caring about all different colors. The bottom one, which is hard to get, each row. So that's a 6 in a row. Meepo Grande, thanks for tuning in. You were awesome. Thanks for hanging out and playing Dice in the Darkness today. I'm looking forward to watching the replay. I'm curious what imp you ended up causing the most mischief. That story is so silly. All the rhyming. You need to read Nimpy number 6 if you haven't read it. That's the payoff of the silliness of it. Cool. So this one is all different. All right. So let's roll for our bonuses. Okay. So this will be for A. It is 1. It is 1. Did I ever have a good May the 4th? The rhyming was fantastic. Oh my gosh. My wife Lauren and I were having a fun time editing that story, making it work. All right. Here's for B. It is 3. So we want 3s and 4s. And here's C. You ready? 1. This is going to be tough. This is going to be a tough one. So this is, we want each row with all different colors. So stretching across this row, each time we're able to do that, we get 10 points. If you do that and you have a variety, you can get 40 points. If we do that, it could still work with this shape. Yes, Steph. A1 is you want the same color or the same number of that shape. I'm having trouble explaining it. So let's say I did a blue 2 and a blue 2 here, and then it's a 2 squares touching, you know. And then let's say I had a green 3 and a green 3 right here, right? And that's another representation of the same color in that shape. Got it. Let's say I had a red over here, a red 6 and a red 6. Boom, 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 right? And that would count. So anywhere that you have 2, got it. Yep, you got it. Cool. Shall we? I think we're ready. Any other questions? Let's jump into this crazy abstract game. So many dice. 1, 1, 2, 2, 4. This is the game that led. I think this is the game that led me to do only 2 Dice in Darkness. Oh, because they're so light. Yes. If your printer is like strictly black and white, it may not print those since they're gray. And sorry about that. Yeah, so this grid area, can you see it, is 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4, 5, 6. Cool. All right, so our numbers are 1, 1, 2, 4. Let me write it up here. 2, 2, 4. We only play 12 rounds, and so I forgot one of the most important things. The way it plays out is that is exactly enough to fill your canvas. That's right. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. That's exactly enough to fill your canvas. If you ever have a roll and you can't legally play something, or you don't want to, which really you always want to, then you have to mark an X instead of nothing. That didn't make full sense. Let's say as it fills up, I have 2 spots open for the 2 on the last roll, and the dice all roll 6s. I don't have any bonuses. That means I would have to mark an X and an X in that 2 area because I don't have a way to place anywhere in that area. That's why these bonuses become pretty critical. So every round you'll get a bonus, Steph. So right now, let's walk through it. So I have 1, 1, 2, 2, 4. I'm actually going to manipulate the dice here and put them so it makes sense. So let's see. So much thinking. I do want to get some 4s out there for this color pair. This game's a thinker. I hope you like thinking. The leftover die. You got it. So 1, 4, 1, 2. Sure. I'm going to do this. So I'm going to put a 1. No. I'm going to put a 4 here. So see, I'm doing this. I'm doing it in the 1 area with a 4. This one I'm doing a 2 in the 1 area. And then with this 2, I'm getting a bonus. Okay. Now is the silly fun part, is I'm going to color in these colors. Because it's a paint by number game. How sweet. How sweet it is. It's good to paint. It feels good to paint. 4 is yellow. I should have put the yellow in first because it's going to probably bleed a good bit on that. Has anyone ever done those adult coloring books? There we go. Cool. Okay. Here's roll 2. So many dice. 1, 1, 3, 4, 6. 1, 1, 3, 4, 6. So I think one of my strategies is to try to have 2 of these, try to get this in 2 exact rows the same exact way, and then I'll get the bonuses for both this and both of those. If I could do that twice, that would be amazing. I don't know how possible that is. We'll try. So let's do 1, 4. So we'll do a 4 here. I'm going to color it yellow first this time. Right? That's good. Here we go. And then I'm going to do 3, 1 over here. 1 is purple. I'll put a 1 here. All right. And I probably have made a mistake here. But this 6 is going to be a bonus. I'll take it. We are painting an abstract painting. Okay. We're in it. We're in it to win it. Here we go, roll 3. Abstract. 2, 4, 4, 4, 5. 2, 4, 4, 4, 5. I know, it's wild. It's a pretty wild game. So I'm going to do a 2, 5 to try to keep that streak alive. I guess I'll do a 4, 4, and I'll get a 4 bonus. We do the 4 bonus first. Don't forget that you can get the bonus first and then spend it to do a thing. I'm not quite at the point in the game that I want to do that. 2, 5, 2, 5. What's 5? Orange? And then 4, 4. So I'll put a 4 down here. What if I just did that? It'd be pretty crazy. I did it again with the yellow. peaceful stream tonight. We're not destroying, we're not battling anyone. No destruction in the land. Here we go. Cool. All right, I'm ready to move on. Are we okay? Am I moving too fast? We all right? Need to get some threes out here. Do the pairs for B have to be touching? Good question. It's just as long as they're represented anywhere on your canvas. They do not have to be touching. Yeah. So the roll is 2, 3, 5, 5, 6. 2, 3, 5, 5, 6. I do like that 6. I think I'll pair that with the 2, so I'm very close to finishing. I lied. I think this is better play. I'm going to do a 3 and a 6 here. And then I'll do a 2 and a 5, and I'll put the 5 here underneath that. See what I'm saying? And then the 5 bonus, I'll just get a star. Ugh. Star bonuses are fine. It's just I don't feel like they set you up for success down the road. So if you can see right now, I have a pair here and a pair here for that A goal, which is good. I don't have any 3s on the board yet. I actually probably shouldn't have done a 2-3. Yeah, I probably should have. There we go. Okie dokie. Roll 5. We're on our way. 2, 2, 4, 5, 6. Very similar other rolls. 2, 2, 4, 5, 6. No 3s is really a bummer. I'm going to try to do this crazy thing. I'm going to try to have it run yellow, blue, orange, what is this one? Green, purple, and red all the way down. That really would be the maximum way to get points in this. And who knows, it might work out. So 4-2 potentially. But I've already messed it up. I can't do it. Gosh, that's really hard to do. This was a bad idea. Cue 5 minutes of silence as I think about the best play. It'll be a while. I do want to get a 3 in there. How do I get a 3 in there? Maybe that's the starting point. 2, I could use a bonus. Using those bonuses already seems so bad. Yeah, it's a thinker. All right, well I'm gonna break away from this wild idea I had of having them be exact, and I'm gonna switch along the way here. So I'll do 5, 6. So I will do a 6 here. And I will do a 2 here. It'll be something. And then I'll get to circle a 2 bonus, which is great. Very good. So I'm thinking as long as I can stay on track, then I can spend these bonuses when I need them. You know, as long as I'm kind of creating the framework, and I just keep hanging on these bonuses, and hopefully I could spend those to fill it out. All right. 1, 2, 3, 6, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6, 6. So we could do a 1, 2. We could do a 2, 3. 2, 3 seems important to lock in that 10-pointer. You know what I mean? But what else do we do? We could put a 6 down here. Sure, let's do that. I like that. So I'm going to use the 1 as the bonus. I'm going to spend a bonus to change one of these 6's into a 5. So a 6 will go here, and then I'll put a 3 here. Whew. I know I keep saying it. Broken record here. It's a thinky game. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Whew, I'm getting tired all of a sudden. What if I fall asleep during my own game on my own stream? What does that mean? And I just was asleep. And then it'd be like Lauren coming up when it's like way past bedtime. She's like, "Hey, are you okay?" And y'all just been sitting here watching me sleep. Oh, they're in bed now. Yep, I have 2 daughters. Yep, they are resting. I do think this as the month goes on, and when we get into July, I do think I need to change my stream schedule. 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4. So that's one of the surveys. Someone say survey. I know, right? 12-hour stream. It would get viewers just to watch how absurd it is. But I do think I need to change my stream schedule and move it to just one day. A 1 day a week stream, which is sad. And I'm considering moving it to, I'm talking out loud. This is all new. But like a midweek stream, midday stream. And so I want a time that can catch our UK friends. I want a time that can catch our Australia friends. I want a time that works well in my schedule. Because life. So I'm wondering about like a Tuesday midday stream. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. But Sunday afternoons are tough. It's just things happen. Things that happen. She's 12 to 1 on Tuesdays, so maybe I could do a stream right after hers, like a 1 to 3. You know. Oh, you're working? No. So I'll do a survey, and then we want to have our faithful crew be able to join in. So run streams after at 1. Oh, Runa streams after at 1. I see. I don't know if I know Runa. Give her a shout out here. All right, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4. 3, 3, 4, 4, 4. I like. That's a 2, 3. All these options are not great. 4, 4 is great, actually. I will do a 4, 4. And I think I'm going to spend a plus or minus, to change this 3 into a 2. So I'll put a 3 here. I'll put a 4 down here. I'll put the 4 there in just a second. Was that a good roll for you? Yeah. And a couple of these games that have varying points, 9 Lives and Abstract did this. Every game is different. You know, the scoring is pretty drastically different. It was just kind of fun. Cartographers does that. I think that's really cool. Cartographers, man, what a game. What a good game. All right. So here's where your dreams might get crushed. Cool. That's great. What is her full, Steph, do you know what her full Twitch name is? I can follow it. Here's roll 8. Holy moly, 55666. That was a lot like the last number, 55666. I like, well, you know, I think I'm going to do a 5-6 and a 5-6. I'm going to put both 5s down here. The question is, which way do I put it? Which way do you want to go, up or down? Yes, which way? Five, 5. Then I will get a 6 bonus. Do you know what game I'm interested in getting? Pokemon Snap. I think that just came out. That game looks like nostalgia. Runa Eleanor. Okay, let me give her a shout out. Lots of love. Ooh, Pokemon, so good. Runa Eleanor. Yeah, there we go. You know, I am still, I'm keeping the dream alive, right? I forgot to circle my star on that one. All right, let's do it. Roll 9. This is where it really starts to, you really start to feel the pressure. 1, 5, 5, 6, 6. So we could put the 6 here and do a go anywhere. And now we are in trouble. We could do 5, 1. No, that's not bad. And yeah, we would pair up, I guess, with one of these. So we'll do a go anywhere. So that changes this into a 3. Put a 6 here. Then we'll do a 1 in the 5 zone, and we will get another star. I'm telling you, the dream is still alive, though. Yeah, there's a lot of the Pokemans out there. A lot of Pokemons out there. Gotta catch them all. Played a good bit of Pokemon Go. I haven't played that in a long while now. So, it'd be great to finish off these 2 zones. I need a yellow 3. So a 6, 3 in this next roll would be glorious. Just a 3 at all would be good. Well, here we are. Sometimes it's good to ask for it. 3, 3, 4, 4, 6. So let's just start by pairing off the 3 and the 6, and that'll get us going. Then what are we doing with this 4 and this 3? The 3 zone is filled. We could, this is actually really good. We're going to change this 4. We're going to spend our go anywhere and put the 3 in the 6 zone. We'll put the 3 in the 6 zone with that, and then we'll use the 4 to get this bonus. That actually was really good. Now the pressure is on. Now it really is up to the dice rolls because we don't have many bonuses. There's only 2 more rolls left. But my painting is so pretty. All right, here we go. So this roll, we would love a 1, 2, a 3, 1, and or a 2, 4, and a 5, 1. Very specific. Here we go. I'm going to give it an extra shake. It needs that little extra. 1, 2, 3, 6, 6. We do not want any 6s, but here we are. 1, 2, 3, 6, 6. Well, you know, we could go 1-3. This is okay. No, this is great. We're going to go 1-3 and put that here. We'll do 2 and then use a 6 as a go anywhere. And then we'll use the 6 to get a star. This is actually really, I think I have the potential to get a very high scoring game. 2, and then we'll put a 1. Are you doing it? It's really putting me down to the wire here for this very last roll. Ooh, it would be great though. It would be amazing. So for the last roll, to get it straight, to get it like the perfect roll, it would be 2, it would be a 1, 2, 4, 5, and then it would be a 5 or 6. So 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, let's say. That would be the best roll. We do have a go anywhere. So that opens up some possibilities. But we do need to roll a 1 and a 2 in order to be live, to put things there. You need a 4 and a 6 and a 1 and a 4. Should I roll them dramatically? I don't know. I am. I'm going to roll dramatically. A 6. That's bad. A 2 is very good. A 2's fine. Well, 2's good because we could get this bonus. It's still not great. We need a 1. 2's fine. What do we really need? We need a 4 or a 5. We need a 4 or a 5. I need a 4 or 5. 1. Well, what can we do here? Why was I begging for a 1 and a 2 again? Oh, for the go anywhere. That's right. Actually, this is wild. I think I got there. Yeah, so I'll do a 2 here for the bonus, and I'll do plus or minus. That's wild. I'll do minus 1 to the 6, and I'll put, so that's a 5, so I'll put a 1 here. All right, then I'll do a 2 here. I can't believe I got it. And I'll use a bonus to go anywhere to put a 2. I cheated. You saw me roll it. Well, that was pretty lucky. All right. I can't believe it worked out. It's kind of an interesting like flippity flop here. Well, this, I think we got the literal highest score on this. The only way we could have got higher is if we got some stars. Well, we broke it. We broke abstract tonight. All right, let's total up these scores. So we're going to look at A for a shape of the same number or color that's in this shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 times 2 is 24. Every time that this appears, it happens 4 times. So pair, 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 pair. 4 times 2 is 8. And then we got this. All different, all different, all different, all different. 4 times. So 40 points. Wow. We have 5 stars, and we didn't have any X's. Dang. Well, that was a high scoring one. 77 points. All right, so I need to name this masterpiece. What does it look like? You got one more star than me? You. It's like, this is literally the best score I could have. The only way it could be better is if I got a star or more. Oh, yeah, by the way, I got one more star than you. No. I don't know what it looks like. It's kind of, maybe if I look at it like this. What is it? It's like the beach. Ooh. Is this like the beach and this is the ocean? And then what is going on here? Like fireworks? Beach at sunset. Yeah, maybe it's a beautiful sunset. Beach. Sunset at the beach. How about that? Sunset at the beach. Well, this was good. I'm going to take a picture of this and post it on the Twitters. Oh, look at that nice little beach at sunset. Abstract. It's a nice little peaceful game, you know. It's a little thinky. Yeah. It's a little thinky. Put the dice in it. It'll look great. What do you think? Yours shall be called Rothko because it doesn't look like anything. Very good. Yeah, it's interesting coming back to some of these roll and writes that I haven't played in a bit. Like, what would I change? What would I do to make it better? Maybe another type of bonus and not the star. And changing it that any unused bonuses are worth a point. You know, I think that might help. A lot of dice to roll. I don't know. I think I don't know what the third bonus would be, but it's, I mean, it was good to get star bonuses. Obviously, that's how you win stuff. But I think that there's, it just doesn't feel very fun to just get a point, you know? So, but I don't know what it would be. I mean, besides any number. I guess that probably would be it. This is go anywhere, that it could be any number. Choose any paint number, and then there's plus or minus. Yeah. And then you score points for each unused bonus. Oh, I didn't write in the last. What was the last? I don't remember what it was. Oh, cool. Well, that's helpful. Yeah. I think it is fun to get the point. You 12226. Thank you. So if you're joining along later on YouTube or on a video on demand, there it is. So what did you get? Steph got 78. That's the score to beat. I think the only way to beat that is if you got another star. I do think of all the different bonuses, this bonus pigeonholes you the most. You really have to commit to this one. Yay. That's a fun thing. Play 100 unique games. Rock on. Well, glad you can log 2 new ones. Yeah, this one pigeonholes you, and especially when we had this, we were basically set. Like, so thinking through these different combinations of what, like if we had this one or this one, it sets us on that strategy. That is the best strategy for that round. Whereas other times it's kind of like the tension of like, oh, do I do this way? What's the best way? And so I don't know how fun that is. Maybe it's each row with, I don't know. It's interesting though. Maybe it's not that one. Maybe it's just these two options. So it would be roll 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. So just one of those two. So that's abstract. That's our games tonight. Let me go. Oh no, wrong thing. I gotta do this real quick. Okay. Also, you're on your track, Steph. Let me do this too. Well, there's no survey tonight. I know. I need to have a new survey for Twitch stream time. Also, I was curious about a survey for potentially next roll and writes to make. I'm a man of the people to make roll and writes that people actually want to play. Yeah, I should do a survey. I just may do that. A survey for what kind of survey people like to do. I think I am going to do that now. It's pretty meta. It's like Inception of the surveys. Hey, here's why we're here. Games for Good. These games are free to play. Share the love. Share the games with folks. So they're just free. They're free to play. And the reason, one of the added bonuses of them being free is that then I've tricked you, I've baited you in. Now I get to talk about a nonprofit that's doing a lot of good and tell you about them. So it was free. Here we go. So check out Stop AAPI Hate. Stop Asian American Pacific Islander Hate. They're doing a lot of good, helping raise awareness about hate crimes that have happened to our Asian brothers and sisters. And so they are, one, helping to provide a space for those things to be reported and tracked, and also a lot of education around that too. And these are really spiked, especially this past year. And so just a lot of love for our AAPI friends, and want to raise awareness about that. So you can go to this website and check it out. That's free for you to do. And if you feel so led, if you have the means to do that, you can support them financially as well. It's an important time to educate ourselves and to hear other people's stories. So that's our games for good for tonight. All right, well, I think it's time to check out who else is streaming and pass this stream along to some other awesome streamer. Okay, that's great, Steph. In the Roll and Write, the Wright brothers. I'm intrigued by that one. I think there's some potential there. That's helpful to hear. So who's a streaming? Who's a streaming? You know who's streaming? Our buddy Polly. Also, our friends Tail Wagging Games are streaming too. They've started streaming also. But you know what? We got to keep our Polly people stream alive. She's been rocking the stream on Thursday night. We've been passing it to her. Rock is streaming Pokemon. Who's Rock? Is Tail Wagging Games doing stuff? Who is Rock? I do not know the Rock. Looks like Polly's just chatting though. So there's also D-Fube. They're streaming some Charterstone, it looks like. Who should we go to? Brothers Murph, they're doing great stuff. You know, they've got a lot of folks. Let's stream. I'm all for Brothers Murph too. But I just want to highlight someone who maybe is not usually highlighted. Melissa Sings is building a Star Wars puzzle. Okay, I don't know Melissa Sings. All right, well, let's go to Tail Wagging Games. I just found out about them. Melissa and Rock both have 3 viewers. You know, I'm not following them yet, so I don't know how to pick a live channel to stream. Oh, I can search it. Is it Melissa? Steph, help me with what Melissa's whole thing is. Oh, there it is. I got it. Cool. All right, let's raid Melissa Sings, okay? I'm going to hit start raid. I'm going to wait for it to pop up before I do a thing. Okay. All right, well, happy stream. Thanks for joining in tonight. We'll be back next Thursday for the next room of Dice in the Darkness. Thanks, Steph. Hey, have a great night. Have a great weekend. That's it. We'll see you next time.